Welcome to Chasing the Legends of the Superstition Mountains. I'm Woody Wampler. I'm with Wayne and Frank and all of them. Sometimes people ask me about the spirits out there in the Superstition Mountains. And I tell them there's a lot of spirits out there. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you one of the situations that I was in when I was out there one time. We were out there with some friends prospecting, looking for gold. And I got down into this little wash. The road is right up above us, and nobody's out there but just us. And I've got my dowsing rods, and I'm really focusing on finding gold, trying to shut everything off in the whole world. And I'm sitting there with my dowsing rods, looking for gold. And then all of a sudden, just out of the blue, I hear these horses, just like a stampede, and these Indians whooping and hollering. It scared the hell out of me. And I'm thinking, there's got to be a TV show or something. And I'm looking everywhere, trying to see, and there's nothing there, absolutely nothing. But it was just as real as me being here right now. It just scared the living daylights right out of me. We were laying out there with the fire going, and I'm looking up at the sky. It's just pitch dark outside, and it's like, well, I get to really relax for a minute. So I just almost shut my mind off to the whole world and sitting there relaxed. And then all of a sudden, this gunshot goes off. I mean, it just scared the hell out of me. I jumped up flat and flipped over on my hands and knees. Actually tore a rotor cup trying to flip over to get to where I get on my hands and knees. Had no idea which way to go because I had no idea where the gunshots come from. And I had no idea who was shooting. Somebody could have been trying to shoot all of us. You know, that's the way it is out there in Superstition sometimes. It's really spooky and scary. But it just scared the hell right out of me. But Wayne actually told us to get over in this corner and helped us out because, I mean, we were right in the fire, right in the light of everything.
Yeah.
Me and Frank and another friend of ours, Larry, we were staking out a claim out there in the Superstition Mountains. And we parked the vehicle, and Frank started walking down the path. It's like a deer path, really, and the grass is only about that high on both sides of it. We start walking down it, and we get maybe 30, 40 feet off the road. And then all of a sudden, my other friend Larry grabs me by the shoulder and hollers, "Snake!" So, I froze. Had a big Mojave snake come out of the grass, right smack in. He wasn't not even 10 feet in front of me. And Frank was probably 40 feet ahead of me. He came right out of the grass into that path and made a beeline right straight for Frank. I mean, just as fast as it could go. So we're screaming, "Frank, snake!" Of course, Frank, being an ex-cop, he's pretty, brave. So he pulls out his .410 pistol and sits there and waits for the snake to get right up on top of him. He gets down and goes, click! The gun don't go off. My heart stopped right there. I just knew the snake had him. I mean, it scared the daylights out of me. It's like, Frank! But he was able to back up and get it off to the safety. But man, when that thing went click, I mean, it was like it was all over with. Because that snake was right on top of him, and it was coming at him just as fast as it could go. That's one time that really scared me. But he got the snake.